Hi guys, how are you doing? So this video is going to be a very random get ready with me on this look that I'm wearing right here. I think that it turned out super beautiful. So if you wanna be along for the ride of this look, then just keep watching. So I just figured I would start off by telling you guys my inspiration. I don't even know how my look will end up turning out, but there's this girl on Instagram. Her name is Makeup by Lena. I'm not sure what's, like, I'm not going to do, like, a specific look of hers, but I just love her style of makeup. You guys can see, I will link her down below, but she just, like, does, like, such dramatic smoky eyes, really, like, cuts out the lid. Here's another one. Freaking beautiful. This picture is the one that, like, I found on, I think, Wake Up and Makeup, and that's when I followed her, so I'm, like, obsessed with her eye looks. So that's the kind of like vibe I'm going for today. Also, just want to add in that I'm using a different camera than I regularly do because I accidentally left my charger at my sister's house, literally stays away, so I won't have it for a little bit. So if I'm not focused the entire time, I do apologize. I don't like filming with this camera because it does not, like, I mean, it autofocuses, but it's so slow, like, it's just not the best. So I got my eyebrows threaded for the first time. It was fun. It was interesting. I actually really like how they turned out, and I like how defined they are. I mean, obviously I have stuff in my brows right now, but they just look really, like, I don't know, I just really liked having, like, that very precise line underneath. I found it even easier to do my brows too afterwards. Like, they're super easy to do. It was super quick. It was relatively inexpensive. So I'm currently obsessed with eyebrow threading. Even though, like, I was like, this doesn't even hurt that bad. Like, it's really not that painful, but like whenever I finished, I was crying and I had like mascara all over. So it definitely like made me tear up, but it wasn't painful. I don't even know how to explain it. So today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I recently was at my sister's, like I mentioned, because I left my camera charger there. But I did not pack this palette, and I regretted it so much. I was missing it the entire time. I was like, I packed the Hidden Treasure palette, which was fun because I got to play with that one a little bit more. But at the end of the day, I was like, I really wish I had packed my Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for Christmas this year. I just love Christmas. Like, not even like getting presents or anything, but giving, I feel like, is so fun. Especially like being older now. Like, I've just been like slowly picking out gifts for like my younger siblings and for Roman, like ideas and stuff. And for my parents, which it's just fun, like, especially because like the gifts that I get, I try to do things that are like small conversations. Like, I mean, of course sometimes it's nice to get people things that they talk about all the time, but like just showing someone that you like remembered something small that they talked about, I think is like the sweetest thing ever. So that's what I go for the most part. But I'm really excited. Normally I feel like holidays are harder for me. I feel like I've always loved Christmas and loved holidays, but I just have this thing where I get disappointed if it's not what I want it to be. Like, I just get overwhelmed and I get like frustrated, and I don't even know how to explain it. But it's like I always like have this like feeling like I want like the perfect Christmas, you know, like I want just everything to be happy. I don't want any fighting. I want us to all have a great meal. I want to go through each present slowly and everyone like really just enjoy like everything about Christmas. And like, I just feel like Christmas is always chaotic. So I end up getting disappointed, and I'm like the person, like, I've probably cried on every single birthday I've ever had because I'm the same way about my birthday. I I don't even know what it is about me. Even though I was watching New Girl, I don't know if you guys watch New Girl, and if you guys see me doing this, it's because I'm getting rid of any extra shadow so I don't have tons of fallout. But if you guys watch New Girl, the main character of the girl is Jessica Day, and she's really quirky and funny, and there was an episode where she always gets disappointed on her birthday, so she spends it alone, basically. And I'm like, that is what I should do, because I'm like the same way. But I feel like as I've gotten older, or maybe not even as I've gotten older, but just like this last few months, I've like, I don't know, I've just like gained a different perspective on life. So I just don't think Christmas is going to be like that this year, and I just feel so like blessed to be having Christmas with Roman. Because, I mean, not his first Christmas, but last year he was literally only 2 weeks old for Christmas. So it wasn't quite the same, but this year I know he's going to like try to unwrap things and hopefully have fun too. Which, speaking of New Girl, I was going to ask you guys for Netflix recommendations, because I'm like obsessed with watching shows. I feel like movies just don't do it for me anymore. Like, I just want to watch a show and like really get involved in like what the characters are doing and who they become and like everything about shows I just love. I just finished Switched at Birth, which if this doesn't show you what type of person I am, I'm so loyal. My mom wanted to watch it together, and I literally waited months to watch the last season with my mom. But that was really good. I'm all caught up on the Fosters. I'm currently watching Stranger Things, but I'm just not into it like everybody else. Which, like, I feel like that's probably like social suicide to say at this point, but I like it, but I just don't like scary things, so it's not quite my cup of tea, so I just have to watch it slowly so I don't have nightmares. One of my favorite shows ever is Gossip Girl. The Vampire Diaries. Ian Somerhalder was like the love of my life for a long time. He didn't know it, but that's okay. I don't know, I really like New Girl. I want to know, you guys, if you are a New Girl fan, are you here for Schmidt? Are you here for Nick? Or are you here for Winston? I want to know. I feel like Winston has the best personality in my mind. Like, he's so funny and quirky and like just like good-hearted. Whereas like Schmidt's he's a little much like a douchebag, and Nick is a little too angry for me. I need him a little calmer. So I'm just curious, who would your man be in New Girl? I also started watching The Crown, which is like a Netflix series, and it's about when Queen Elizabeth II took the crown, you know, became the queen and stuff. I'm only like 6 episodes in. It's kind of interesting, but I feel like it's not something I can fully focus on. Like, it's more of like background noise, and I kind of watch. I don't know. I really liked Raine, which I need to finish watching. I'm so bad at starting and not finishing things. But I really like that like historical type thing, but like with all the added drama. And I watched part of Game of Thrones, but I take breaks because it's just so intense. Like, if you guys watch it, you know, this isn't really a spoiler, but they kill a baby in an episode. I think it might have been like season 2 or 3. And I legit like sat there and sobbed and like had to like turn it off, and like it took me a few days to start watching it again. And every time there's like a really dramatic killing, I just have to stop, especially when it's like children or babies. Like, I know it's part of the show, but I just can't get on board with that. Like, I've always been that person. Like, even there was the movie, I think it was called The Roommate. I watched it years ago, and the girl, she like killed the cat and put it in the washer machine or something. And I was literally so sick to my stomach crying, and I like had nightmares for a week. Like, anytime I see an animal or a baby die, even if it's not real, I can't handle it. I'm such a little baby. Even though I barely cry anymore, because I feel like I cried all my tears for 2017 and I'm like out of them, so maybe next year I'll cry again. Another thing that I've been into lately, which I've always kind of been into, but I took a break, is reading. I love just books in general. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like because I've changed as a person since I was reading before, like things just don't speak to me the way they used to. Like I went on a Nicholas Sparks binge, and out of all the books I read, I only liked one of them, and he used to be my favorite author. But now, like, I want romance, but I don't want like sappy romance where it's like really like you're really in love with him. You've known him for like 2 weeks and you're in love with him. So if you guys can hear that sound, that's really annoying. It's the heater that kicks on and off. So I'm just gonna like zip through this, and when it turns off, I'll keep talking. Okay, you guys, it turned off, so I took some of this Pure times Mac Daddy shade Silk. Just looks like this. It's like a liquid eyeshadow. You could totally use the e.l.f. ones. Those are a little cheaper, and I'm not sure if this collab is still available or not. But I'm just going to use this to cut my lid. See how pretty that shade is? You could definitely leave it like that, but I think I'm going to be really extra and put an eyeshadow on top and then top it with the glitter, because I just want this to be like really... I feel like it still doesn't even look like as impactful as her eyes do, but it's just because I have a completely different eye shape. Okay. I like just swatched a ton of shades, and I think I'm gonna go in with this pinky shade here. But anyways, we were talking about books, and I've found a few that I liked. I really liked Nicholas Sparks's man, I read it like 3 days ago. The Longest Ride was really good. I think I actually liked the movie a little better than the book. Which I know is like really weird to say because it never happens. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit on the other side to be even, and then I'm going to go in with a different color. I'm going to go in with the gold shade underneath it, because I legit haven't done my makeup in quite a while, it feels like. This one is giving me so much fallout. I literally just ate fallout. It does not taste good. I also really enjoyed Jojo Moyes' Me Before You, which I liked the book better than the movie. But then I read it was just After You, and it's like her story afterwards. And I didn't like that book at all. The like safest way to put this is I was in a really bad relationship, and I feel like I lost pieces of myself, and I used to love reading. So like I've started again, and it's kind of just, I feel like it's just like these little things that I'm doing to kind of, just kind of be myself again. I was wondering if you guys have any recommendations for books, or if you have any YouTubers you like who recommend books, because I would love to watch like a book channel. I don't even know if people do that, or if you guys want to see me talk about like books I'm reading, type of little like quick video. I don't think that would be very hard to film. Which, if you guys are readers, I feel like I just like have to tell everyone about this site. I'm not sponsored. I would gladly be sponsored by them if they want to like sponsor book videos. I got you. But Abe Books, I'll link it down below. They're amazing. You can get used books super cheap. Like they have like a huge inventory. It's all online. They'll tell you like the condition the book's in, and I've gotten like, I'll get like 5 books for $12 or 4 books for $12. It's really amazing. I got the Kevin Aquan book, the Face Forward I think it's called. Everyone talks about it in the makeup community. It's supposed to be a really, really good book. I haven't read it yet, but it's kind of just going through makeup details and like teaching makeup artistry. I got it for literally like $4, and it's full price like $30. So I love Abe Books. They're really, really good. You can get tons of books. I just got The Hate You Give, which I don't know if you guys have heard about, but it sounds really good. But I'm excited to read that book next. And I also got 13 Reasons Why. I wasn't a huge fan of the show. I did think, I kind of had mixed feelings about it. But I did want to read the book just out of curiosity because I never read it when I was younger. I know I wouldn't have been able to read it when I was younger, like I wouldn't have been allowed to. But now I'm going to take Stila Bronze Bell Glitter and Glow eyeshadow, which they have shimmer and glow, and I'm like, and some of you guys even tagged me in them, but I just feel like glitter and glow, like, yes, I will pay $24. Well, I've gotten them on sale, for most of them on sale, but $24 for a glitter, yes, but $24 just for a shimmer, like, the e.l.f. ones are really good, and so are the pure Mac Daddy ones, so I will not be buying any of those. So before I do my face, I'm just going to go ahead and do lashes to get them out of the way, and I'm using HW08. These ones I got on Amazon. I'll have them linked down below, but they're super cheap. I realized that I forgot to do mascara before I did lashes, which was kind of stupid, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply some afterwards. Normally I like try to get ready with me, and I've got like a list of topics to talk about, but today I like don't even know. It's like, what time is it? It's 11:30 at night, which is like way past my bedtime, so I'm like starting to get tired. Ooh, I was going to talk about the new Dose of Color stuff that's been coming out. If you guys don't know, I'm literally so obsessed with Dose of Colors right now. Like, I can't even explain. Like, I just love them so much. I love their liquid lipsticks, and I love their eyeshadow formula. So they are coming out with, if you guys know the Baked Browns and Marvelous Mauves, they're coming out with, gosh, I can't remember what they were called, but there's one that's like really red shades and another that are berries. So I'm like, I know I have to get them because I love the formula so much. And then they came out with holiday lip sets, which are chilling in my cart. I'm waiting to get them whenever Ulta does some kind of gift bag or something. You know, I want to get something extra. So I'm just waiting for a good deal, and then I will buy them as like a little Christmas gift to myself, because I've gotten everyone on my list their gifts and not bought a single thing for me. So yeah, that'll be my gift to myself. I am so cold right now, you guys. Like, I am currently filming in like this little space in my house. It's like the back room, it's in the basement, it's like super far off. I went in with 2 pumps instead of 1 accidentally. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, it's far off from the actual house part of the house, so I'm freezing. I'm also breaking out so bad right now, which I didn't even realize until I sat down, because I haven't filmed, so I haven't been looking in the magnified mirror. And then I sat down and I saw I've got like breakouts all around here, all up here, like all over my forehead, my nose, my cheeks, my chin, my lips. So I'm like, dang. Did not know that was even happening. I feel like I'm starting to get at that point where I have nothing to talk about, so I'm talking about the products. But oh well. I'm using the BH Cosmetics liquid foundation. This is their Naturally Flawless, and the sound is back on, so I'm gonna speed and I'll be back to talk again soon. Also using the Cover FX for more coverage. Now I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Just concealing right here. This is my favorite concealer, and I can't believe that it has gone up from $24 to $27 in like a year. Like, that's so annoying. I'm almost out and I really need to buy a new one, but I'm just like holding off because I have so many other concealers that I need to go through. Going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. So before I go into any more face stuff, I have these 2 face palettes from Adept Cosmetics, which they sent to me. They've sent me things a few times, and normally they do like magnetic palettes and not things that actually have stuff in them, so I haven't tried any like real product from them. Actually, I tried their eyeshadows, which weren't my personal cup of tea, but I didn't play around with them too much, so I probably could have made them work, but I'm just particular. I cannot open this right now. I haven't even opened the plastic off of them. I've seen them on Instagram before, but I can't remember what they look like, but I think that they're pretty. So this first one is the Face Ambience Mineral Glow Palette. It says never tested on animals, paraben free, fragrance free, mineral oil free. And here is what it looks like. Pretty. Swatch, there's Moonbeam. Looks like that. Golden Glider. It's probably too dark for me. Rose Glow would be a pretty blush. And then Shaira. It's like a bronzy shade. I'm getting original Jaclyn Hill palette vibes. The Becca one with the 3 shades. This one has like little doggies in it, which is a really cute little design. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now I wish I took pictures of this before I swatch it. I'll just swatch it really lightly. Oh man. There is Starfire, which is probably the highlight I'm going to use. Matte. With 2 A's instead of 2 T's. Caro, which is like a nice bronzy shade. And then Horus, which is like this beautiful blush shade, which is really bright. All swatching really nicely. Yeah, I really like this palette. This one speaks to me. So for bronzer, I'm going to go in with Caro, and then I'm going to go in with Matte for a contour. So this is kind of like a little first impression in the middle of the get ready with me, but hey, that's okay. I'm just like all over the place. It has been so long since I filmed, you guys. And I'm just going in really lightly, and this is a very fluffy brush, so I think you could definitely build this up if you have like medium skin tone. Go into the Rosy Glow blush from the first palette I showed you. This one, just because I just feel like it will go a little bit better with my skin tone. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's like really glowy. I don't know if you guys can see the glow right there that's happening. Like it definitely shows up like a really pretty pink highlighter. Okay. So that's really pretty, the way it like goes onto the, as of like a blush and a highlight. It really works that way. But I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of the other blush, just like a dab. Oh my god, I barely touched the pan. Okay, we're just going to do the like trip where you put it on your hand first. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's really pretty. Very vibrant. It's definitely not like the best blush for my skin tone probably, but I'll make it work. Okay, so highlighter is my favorite part, but I'm going to go ahead and finish my lower lash line before I do highlighter, just because I'm just weird like that. Like I have to have my eyes and like my lips finished before. Okay, so now moving back to the palettes, I'm going to go in with Starfire. This one right here. I can't get over how cute these little dog designs are. I'm going to... Hopefully it's not too cold tomorrow. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to take a cute picture of it for Instagram because it's really cute. Oh, that's a really pretty soft, subtle type of glow. That is pretty. You guys are probably like, why are you calling that subtle? But I've been wearing Nikki Tutorials glazed donut for the last few weeks. So that makes like pretty much every other highlighter look subtle, but this is really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and just mix the other highlighter on top. Oops, almost dropped that. Just for the heck of it, the Moonbeam light one right here, which this packaging keeps messing me up. If you guys can see it, like it looks like powder spilled, but it's just like the like gradual, like it's the design of the palette, but at first like I was like, did something break, you know? Anyways, going in with Moonbeam. I am definitely definitely feeling this look right now. I think it has come out really pretty. My hands are so cold, like freezing. But now I'm gonna go in with a little lip combo. I'm really excited about this. I got this Dose of Colors satin lipstick, and I've only tried it for a lip swatch video. I haven't actually worn it yet, but this is called Butterscotch, and you guys, it is so pale. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like the only nude lipstick that I've ever tried that's actually a true nude on my skin tone, because normally this type of nude, because normally nudes for other people look dark on me. Like, I can't tell you how many lipsticks I've been disappointed by, but this one is like concealer lips for a fair person. So I don't know how I feel about this lipstick, because it's so weird to actually see myself in a legitimate nude lipstick. It's very, very light. But I'm going to go ahead and throw Over the Top, also from Dose of Colors. This is from the Desi and Katie collab. Just put this on top. Which, I heard people say that this lip gloss is not gritty. It is gritty. So this is the finished look, you guys. I really, really love how it came out. I think it's super, super pretty. I feel very glam right now. I'm so sad that I have to go wash it off and go to sleep. So I apologize that this is like the most random video ever, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. I hope you like and comment and subscribe, and then I'll see you in my next video. And that's pretty much everything. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully.